This is your host, Job Moraga from Marang Spiritual Ministries. Brothers and sisters, today I want to talk about something that the Spirit of the Lord showed me on Monday. I think it was Monday at around 3 a.m. Monday morning after my morning prayers. I had a visitation, brothers and sisters, and as you can see, I'm a bit rattled. What I'm going to tell you is half baked or half cooked. However, I don't want to delay it too long, brothers and sisters. I'm sure there will be a part two, brothers and sisters, to this prophecy that I'm giving now. I was shown almost 95% of what the prophecy is all about. The only thing that I was not shown is the identity of the deity, either Jesus or the Antichrist. I didn't see the face, but I know that he's coming. So, brothers and sisters, let me relate my story or what I saw, the vision that I saw as I sat in the early hours of Monday morning this week. I saw myself running into an office, and then this office belonged to the office of the current president of the USA, President Trump. You will recall, brothers and sisters, that so far I've had this is the fourth vision that I've had about the president of the USA. The first vision, as you know, it was just prior to the attempt on his life. I gave a prophecy, I think it was 8 months before an attempt on his life. The video is there, those of you who haven't seen it. And then there was another instance where I even asked the question whether do I continue standing in the gap for the president, because I was shown what was going to happen in the Oval Office with the South African delegation and the refugees and somebody obviously who said that let's go virtual. And I have discussed that part. I don't want to go back there. And then I even asked the question then. I asked you, brothers and sisters, whether I should continue standing in the gap. Today, I can answer that question because it looks like I've got no choice. But I do have to stand in the gap, and regardless of how I feel about things as a human being, the things that I may not necessarily agree with in terms of how he does things, but I am told to stay put and pray for him. But this one, brothers and sisters, it's different. As I say, I'm even scared myself. So I saw myself running into the office of the president of the US. And he knew everything that I had to tell him already. So as I ran into the office, I told him that he's coming. And he said, we need to be ready. And then he fetched some pens, drawing pens or pencils, whatever it was, and pieces of paper. And then he said, let's go and sit down and start redrawing, practicing this map. So we started drawing and redrawing, and the whole idea was for both of us to be able to recite the map proficiently or efficiently, when the whole idea, brothers and sisters, was for us to be able to recite the map when he arrives. Now let me go back to who am I talking about. I was not shown his face, but I saw him walking towards the office of the president. And all that I had was that he's coming. And as I said, I told the president of the US that he's coming, and he knew exactly who I was talking about. And instinctively, he said, let us redraw the map. So, brothers and sisters, what I was shown, I don't know who it is, whether it was the Antichrist who was coming, whether it was Jesus himself who was coming. But I do want to tell you, brothers and sisters, that the current president of the United States of America, there is a role, a huge one, that he's going to play. And it looks like he was chosen to play that particular role. I don't know exactly what the role is, but I have been told to stand in the gap for him, go with him. So he knew who this particular individual was. I saw the individual. He was about to enter the office of the president. And as I said, I couldn't see his face. But as far as I'm concerned, I believe that we're waiting mightily for the heavens to speak. And in the realm of the spirit, we all know that it's either Jesus comes or the Antichrist is being exposed and he is revealed. We know who he is. I certainly know who he is. He knows himself. I know him. He knows me. But the whole world doesn't know who he is. So I am not sure what is now the link between the current president of the US and the Antichrist, or the current president of the US and Jesus. But whatever it is, brothers and sisters, whatever it is, it looks like he has been chosen to play a critical role. Whatever the role is that has not been made clear to me, all that I've been commanded to do is to stand in the gap for him, to continue praying for him. I don't want to say too much about the kind of things that I discussed with him while we were waiting, because as I said, I still have to get more revelation as to who is the identity of this particular individual that I was shown. And this individual that I was shown, it does look like all that he's interested in is the redrawing or the recalibration of the map. And I was not shown what map are we talking about, whether it's the map of Israel or any other map. I don't know, brothers and sisters, but I was shown that it had something to do with the map, and I was shown that it had something to do with somebody or a spirit that is going to make a huge impact in the way that this world is, in the way that we worship, in the way that our belief system is. Something huge is about to happen. And as I said, I don't know which direction it will come from. But I just thought that while I'm waiting, brothers and sisters, I need to keep on encouraging those who still reject Christ as their Lord and Savior, that the time may be now. Either way, brothers and sisters, whether Jesus comes or whether there is a rise of the Antichrist, you need Jesus. And those of you who are interested, I would encourage you to watch the next video after this one. Then you'll understand that Jesus is not a myth. Jesus is the Son of God. And Jesus is the only way, not many ways or different ways, the only way. So brothers and sisters, those of you who will be able to watch the next video, you will get some clarity, enlightenment about what I'm talking about. But for now, brace yourself. It cannot be an ordinary man that I was shown. It does look like it's somebody very influential from the realm of the spirit. Either the Antichrist is going to be revealed, or indeed Jesus is on his way, because it had to do with the maps, the redrawing of the map. So thank you, brothers and sisters. Be on the lookout for a part 2. I have prayed for revelation because I was not shown who is coming, but he is already here. I saw that he's coming. I didn't see his face. And as I said, I don't want to speculate, but he's here. Either the revelation is about to take place of who the Antichrist is, whom I know, or indeed Jesus is on his way. From Marang Spiritual Ministries, your host Job Moraga, brothers and sisters, be on the lookout as I wait for more revelation. And my God is faithful. The revelation will come, and certainly I will pass it on to you. But keep on going into the world to make disciples, because it looks like either way something is upon us. Your host Job Moraga from Marang Spiritual Ministries. Thank you, brothers and sisters.